Good morning.
Hello, we're back playing Final Fantasy on the HTC Vive.
Oh,
We said we weren't going to talk about the Vive again, but we're doing it.
motion sickness. Blah.
We're in Coral. We're going to go find the huge materia.
So huge.
Maybe fight a bomb on this bridge.
Or 20, depending how lucky we are. Or unlucky. Oh, look at that bomb.
Yeah. And now it's dead.
That was easy.
Fuck that bomb.
Wait, is that a grenade launcher on his arm or a rocket launcher?
It's something.
It's a tube. That's all it is. It's just a hollow tube.
It's a projectile weapon of some kind. It's a potato gun. It's got the compressor on his back. I think it's supposed to be a laser. Or maybe it is a grenade launcher. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy games lately. Been playing this, 12, 15, 14, 11, and World of Final Fantasy. I gotta say, World of Final Fantasy is probably the best one.
Probably. Looks pretty fucking dope.
It is pretty good. You know what's also good? Ni no Kuni 2.
Oh my god. The best fucking intro.
Best intro. I don't think any video game has made me audibly say "what the fuck" so many times,
Yeah,
and then stop and take a walk.
I was watching Hornet play, fucking game.
Ni no Kuni 2.
Ni no Kuni 2. Alright. I was watching him play Ni no Kuni 2, and he literally was actually just going, what the fuck, every, 3 seconds. It was great. It's a great intro. I'm not saying you should buy it. If it's not your game, don't buy it, but...
I'm saying you should buy it. Spend your money. Do it. Tell them I sent you. They're not gonna care. But tell them I sent you. They don't know who I am. Anyway.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Here's that Mako reactor that we passed by, 30 hours ago.
So... if they got Mako reactors, they should also have fusion reactors, don't you think?
Well, no, because they don't need fusion when they have Mako energy. It was never developed. It's like a Fallout thing. You know, Fallout, they embraced nuclear technology instead of microtechnology, and that's why all their computers are tape drives, but they have, nuclear-powered cars and crazy laser rifles and shit. Same thing here. They got Mako energy to power shit, so they don't need nuclear energy. And who's to say that nuclear energy is any more efficient?
Depends.
So anyway, we killed these guards, and now there is a train.
The huge materia.
So the huge materia is on that train, and we have to catch it.
Oops, I forgot to submit the additional comments for whatever.
Everybody get Google Fi. They're really cool.
Oh yeah, so I did 800, close to 900 megs of data, and they're just like, oh, okay, send us a screenshot of what you did. and then they just fucking gave me
Unintentionally,
credit.
he did. It's not just like he fucking, streamed a bunch of Twitch and then was like, oh, let me con them into getting my stuff. No, he fucked up. He didn't turn his Wi-Fi back on.
Yeah, that shit was
Anyway,
great.
So, in this section of the game, we have to move these levers back and forth by hitting triangle and up on the D-pad. And you just kind of alternate back and forth and mash them, and eventually you catch up to the train. You have to do this entire sequence in 10 minutes, but it doesn't take anywhere near 10 minutes.
So it's like skiing.
Yeah, you just pizza french fry. And then we jump over to the train.
It looked like he went into... Actually, no, they did go into his pocket.
I mean, basically, yeah. It's where I keep them. So here, it's basically like a bunch of mini-boss fights, kind of. So the first fight is this gas ductor thing, and he's really easy to kill. Just blow him up with magic attacks. Heavy magic attacks like Trine or Magic Breath or whatever you happen to have. Beta. Then it's 2 gas ductors.
Is there going to be 3 gas ductors?
You're about to find out as soon as these things die.
Or maybe super gas ductor. Just kid against Cloud.
Oh yeah, Cloud's one of the mini bosses. I'm glad everyone's silenced now, so...
You gotta beat the shit out of everything.
Yeah, I don't want to use my limit breaks yet. So, I'm just kind of gonna skip Barret there. So this next enemy is called Wolfmeister. That's Wolfmeister. He has 10,000 HP. So, if we do this... He has 5,000 HP.
If you do it again,
You'd have 2,500.
HP.
Yes. We can math.
And if you do it again, it's even less.
1,250.
But you can do that and just fucking nuke him.
Yeah. So everybody's super sad now. But we don't care. Next up is Eagle Gun. See, it's like a bird machine, and it's got guns.
Its feathers are made entirely of guns.
Now this thing has 1,700 HP. And as you can see... So this thing has... You just steal stuff from it. You know. It's got a warrior bangle, which is a pretty decent piece of armor. Alright, there's one more mini boss fight. Are you ready for this one?
It's Sephiroth. Actually, it's just this one guy.
Yep. Just this one guy.
Let me guess, you just hit him once and he's dead. Yep.
Yep. I think that was a crit. Might have been a crit. I wasn't listening. Anyway, now for the hard part.
Triangle up. Or is it X down?
Hmm.
Well, we had triangle up to catch up to the train. We X down to slow down the train.
So what you're doing here is you're doing a complex combination of things. Up and triangle, then you do down and X, and then you do more
Oh shit! So I was right.
down and X, and then... Oh, so you can see the thing here, right? It's up, down, and menu cancel, which is triangle and X. You just kind of do that. I think you literally like speed up and then slow down twice, and it stops the train. So you can actually fuck this up. It's very hard to do if you do it quickly, but you get the huge materia, which is always good. So
The entire train was a huge materia.
no, but yes, see the whole train's gone, so obviously the whole train was the huge materia. We saved Coral. And everybody likes Barrett now. I remember last time we were here, everyone was like, fuck you, Barrett. You've ruined our lives.
Now he's the hero.
And now that we stopped the train... Actually, Sid stopped the train. Barrett didn't do anything. So anyway, since we did so well, we actually get a bonus. We get this amazing rock. The Ultima Materia.
Oh shit.
So there's 3 ways that this train sequence can actually go down. If we do what we just did, where we stop the train completely, you get the huge materia, obviously, and you also get the Ultima Materia for nothing. They just give it to you. If you catch up to the train and jump over to it, but you don't stop it, you don't get the huge materia, and you have to buy the Ultima Materia for 50,000 gil.
So what's huge materia do?
If you somehow don't even make it to the other train, which I don't know how you pull that off, but if you don't make it to the other train at all, you don't get the huge materia, you don't get the Ultima Materia, you can't get them any other way.
It would be like you went to go poop, but you forgot to pause it, and then you fucked up.
No, it's like you went to go poop, you missed the rim, and forgot to pause it. Anyway, we just got Catastrophe. And that's Barrett's final limit break.
Ha! No sweat.
No sweat. And that's Barrett's final limit break. Honestly, it's not his best limit break. But I do like showing them off, so. His best limit break is probably Anger Max. Generally, the best limit breaks are the ones that have the most number of hits. Just because they have the highest damage potential. Because if you were to somehow max out your damage, and you were doing 9999 damage, if you have a ability that only hits once for 9999, that's not as good as something that hits 10 times, even if it's only for like 1,000 each. So imagine something that hit for 9999 10 times. Imagine all the damage you would do.
That's a lot of damage. Doesn't Cloud's limit break do that?
Which one?
Fucking...
It's final limit break, Omni Slash?
Yeah, Omni Slash. I was gonna say, like, the one that looks like Genji's Deflect.
Yeah. Yeah, his hits 15 times.
Yeah, like that's a ridiculous amount of damage, especially if you're doing fucking 9999.
Yeah. Well, see, so Cloud's Limit Break, it hits 15 times, but only at 75% damage. But it's also auto crits. So you kind of make up the damage. Like, it cuts it down to 75%, but it's also all crits. So you're still doing more damage than you normally would. Anyway, so here we are. We're at Fort Condor now. If you remember, we did one mission at Fort Condor just to show off what it is, that like RTS kind of weird thing where you place units down and you have to defend against stuff. This is the only mandatory, quote, mandatory fight that you have to do at Fort Condor. It is to get the huge materia.
Wait, there's more huge materia?
Yeah, there were 2 huge materias, if you remember, from last episode. They said there was one at Fort Condor and one in Coral. And they had already gotten the one in Nibelheim.
Oh, I thought they already had all that on the cart.
No. The one huge materia from the train was just the one from Coral. Shinra already has the one from Nibelheim, and we have the one from Coral, and we're gonna try and get the one from here, from Fort Condor. So if you remember, the reason that Fort Condor is under attack is because they want to get to the Mako reactor. Shinra does. But there's currently a condor there with its egg, and we have to stop it, or we have to prevent Shinra from getting to it because they would just fuck up the condor or whatever. So in this one mandatory fight that we're doing, instead of defending the tower, we're letting them get to the end. Because the only thing that we get from this, we get no matter what, as long as we defend. And what happens when they get to the end of the tower is there's a boss fight. So it's a lot easier to just kill Commander Grandhorn here than actually do the stupid fight. The actual RTS part. So, like, Commander Grandhorn has, like, no HP. Plus, he also drops an Imperial Guard, which, also great.
Speedrun strats, yo.
I don't know. Yeah, speedrun strats, sure, but more like, I hate Fort Condor strats. And he's dead. Oh, look. Something's going on. Oh, man.
Oh. Oh, goodbye, bird.
The egg hatched.
And the fucking condor died.
Let's go check it out. Oh, hey, look, a materia. It's the Phoenix materia.
So it wasn't a condor, it was a phoenix.
I guess so. And then it just leaves.
Yeah, because, like, big one's dead.
Yeah. So, fun fact, there's actually something interesting you can do here. You can actually get 2 copies of the Phoenix materia if you're patient. So what happens is, a lot of the time, anything that you should be able to get but you miss the opportunity to get will show up in Bone Village, that weird digging place that we went to that one time, and you can dig it up. So in this case, if you don't go and get that Phoenix Materia, the game thinks you never got it. So you can dig it up in Bone Village, but it's still at the top of Fort Condor, so you can just go back up and get that one too. But you can only do it on Disc 3. And we don't need 2 Phoenix Materias. I don't know why we would. Anyway, so this old guy's been holding on to that huge Materia this whole time.
What a jerk.
Yep. Also, if you do lose that boss fight, you actually don't get a game over. You just can't ever go back to Fort Condor. Ever.
Nice.
Not that... I mean, that is a favorable outcome. But, you know.
So, like, they take control of it and just kick all you out?
Yeah. So we did it. We've got both of the 2 huge Materias that Shinra was after. So now we've prevented them from firing them at Meteor and destroying it. So we have doomed the world.
Of course.
And yeah. So
Eco-terrorism!
let's
Hooray!
go check on Cloud. See how Cloud and Tifa are doing. Next time.
They're gonna strap rocket launchers to his wheelchair.
They should. Rocket-powered wheelchair. Get going. Next time, though.
Next time.
Good night.
Good night.
Fade to black.
Maybe. Soon. There we go.